We are back once again to bring you a very important video on all your business compliances. As a responsible organization, you need to be compliant. And this is December. We are counting down to the new Nigerian Tax Act, and every organization, every business owner must be ready, must be prepared for this Nigerian Tax Act. Many organizations have been reaching out to us to know how they can, get themselves ready and prepare for this Nigerian Tax Act. We've been educating them, we've been giving them enlightenment and what they need to know. So if you're a business owner, if you're a limited liability company, of course, NGO too, inclusive, freelancers, individual taxpayers, SMEs, medium-scale enterprises, large organization, we are here to serve you on all your business compliances. And when we talk about business compliances, we talk about, of course, the first foundation of your business is Corporate Affairs Commission, that's CAC. You need to formally register your business. And this is the video we are bringing to you today, everything you need to know about CAC. So this other information I'm giving to you is to ensure that all your business compliances are intact, because as you've said over and over, it is cheaper to be compliant and it is very expensive to be non-compliant. So I am Oluwatosin Maja, I'm a chartered accountant. We are an accredited CAC agent. We are licensed, so you can reach out to us on all our professional services. So come along with me in this video. We are sharing with you everything you need to know about CAC, everything you need to know. So there are two aspects of CAC. And by the way, CAC is Corporate Affairs Commissions, and they are the one in charge of regulating business registration in Nigeria. So if you want to formally register your business, it is with Corporate Affairs Commissions. And we are accredited CAC agents. We are licensed to do all your CAC services from pre-incorporation to post-incorporation. So we'll be bringing you this video in two parts. The first part is the pre-incorporation, which is the foundation of your business registration. So you can reach out to us on all our social media platforms. You can email us, you can visit our website, you can contact us. We are on WhatsApp, we are on LinkedIn, we are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, that's X. So we are present in all our social media platforms. Feel free to reach out to us as we count down to the end of the year in readiness for the new Nigerian Tax Act 2026. So this is a practical guide on everything you need to know about CAC. So what is pre-incorporation? So pre-incorporation is the stage which refers to all activities you must complete before a company or a business name become legally registered with Corporate Affairs Commissions. So of course, it is the foundation of the entire registration process. So if you want to formally register your business, it is from the pre-incorporation stage that it will start from. And we are here to help you with all your business registration, from business name, that's a proprietorship, partnership, to limited liability company, to NGO, and any categories of business that you want to register. So we are here to serve you. So what is pre-incorporation? What does it include? What is this pre-incorporation we are talking about? The first thing is that planning the type of entity to register. So you must know the entity. Is it business name you want to register? Is it limited liability? Or are you into NGO, church, association, clubs? So you must know the kind of, business activity you are engaging in, so that we'll be able to advise you professionally on the category of business you will register. Then number 2 is you must, of course, the name available. You need to have the name, right? Your name is a brand for you. So you must get your name ready. And you must be sure that that name has not been used by some. Of course, when you come to us, we will definitely advise you that this name will not, be available. Will not be. We will check that for you, and we will tell you that that name will not be available. So make sure that that name that you are using is identical to you and it has not been used by someone else or any business organization before. Then another thing you must know is that the documents, of course, we are going to be telling you the document that will be needed once you approach us for your business registration, any category of business. Then, of course, we will ensure that your business registration is processed as fast as possible. And by the way, CAC registration is now as fast as possible now. It has been reviewed. The fees have been and everything, right? So the registration process is now fast now. Then, of course, all the statutory fees will be paid, and then all the registration documents will be made available to you. So this stage ends once the CAC issues, number 1, the certificate of incorporation or registration, the status report, that's application for registration of company or the business, then the MEMAT, Memorandum and Article of Association for company. So that is where it ends for the pre-incorporation. So then we have type of registration under CAC, under the pre-incorporation. The first one is that we have business name, and this business name is suitable for individual. If you are just one person, just doing your little business here and there, freelancers, sole proprietor, micro businesses, is just business name is suitable for them. And we brought you a video on businesses that cannot be registered as business names, so you can check our YouTube channel, like, subscribe, comment, share, refer us to businesses. There are businesses that cannot be registered as business names, so you can check it there and you can reach out to us as well. Then we have the second one, company registration. So under this company registration, they are divided into 4 aspects. The first one is private limited company. That's company limited by shares, LTD. Then we have public limited company that we know as PLC. Like all these banks, you see that they are PLC and all of that. Public liability company, that is what PLC means. Then we have company limited by guarantee. So they are called LTD/GTE by guarantee. Then we have unlimited company, whereby their liability is unlimited. So there are different categories of company registration, and these are the 4 categories. Then we have NGO. The third aspect here is NGO, incorporated trustees or associations. We normally call them NGO, non-governmental organization. So under this, we have the foundations, the association, the religious bodies, the clubs, and all other associations that you may think of. So they are under NGO, incorporated trustees. So these are the 3 aspects of CAC business registration: the business name, the company registration, and the incorporated trustees known as NGO. So the third aspect here is the, of course, step-by-step of CAC pre-incorporation process. The first thing is that the name must be checked. The name that you want to register for your business will be checked, right? So we submit at least 2 names will be submitted, whereby one will be approved, right? If it's not approved, then we'll let you know. Of course, it will definitely be approved because we would have told you that this name will not go through. It must be unique It must not violate the restricted words. It must not resemble an existing business or trademark. So you can see the criteria for getting a name of your business register. Then number 2 is that name reservation. Once the name has been approved, there is 60 days grace for the name to be used, to be registered and get your certificate, after which it will be nullified or make void if it's not used within that 60 days. That's why when you approach us for registration, it won't even take more than some few days that your registration will be completed. Then the third stage is document preparation. So we'll let you know all the documents, your NIN, your signature, some other, important basic documents that will be needed to complete the registration for you. So that's for the business. And then for companies, we have all this information that you will get your MEMAT, which you call Memorandum and Article of Association. Then the directors, minimum of 1 director is needed, definitely. Then details of shareholders, share allotments, the register office, the identification documents, and of course, statement of compliance. So for business name, owner's personal details. Then the fourth aspect here is statutory requirements depending on registration type. So the requirements for business name is that there must be 1 proprietor minimum. Then there are simple documentations and information that will be needed. No share capital required. So business name does not require share capital in any way. Then the B part is the limited liability company. Minimum of 1 director is required. The minimum issue share capital. So we will also bring a video on this share capital as well. Different categories of business for company that share capital is required for. The general one is 1 million share capital. That's like a general one. So we have higher share capital for licensed businesses, professional, like banks now, they have their share capital that must, be registered with. If not, that register will be declined, will be rejected. We have some microfinance banks and some licensed business organizations that they have their own share capital. So we'll bring you a video on this share capital on our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe and like. So each shareholder must sign statement of compliance. Yes. So these are the normal information that are required for company. Then under limited by guarantee, at least 2 guarantors will be needed. Then consent form will also be needed as well. Then we have NGO. So for NGO, we have minimum of 2 trustees, mandatory publications, which we have told you earlier on, then trustee declaration forms, which of course will do that on your behalf. Then we have CAC Pre-Incorporation fees. So the fees varies, right? And the fees have been reviewed. Of course, if we are handling as a professional business, we are handling it for you. There's a fee for business name. There's a fee, of course, for limited liability company and different, of course, NGO too. We have the fees for each of those categories of business, which is very, very, very suitable and competitive. The common fees are, of course, the name reservation, filing fees, stamp duties, certified true copies, newspaper publication. So all these fees will be paid before the registration is finally completed. The timeline for CAC Pre-Incorporation: if the system is not in downtime or there is network problem, business name generally between 24 to 72 hours will be processed completely. For limited company, 3 to 7 working days if there is no issue with system downtime, and if CAC do what they're supposed to do, so everything will be approved. Then limited by guarantees is between 30 to 45 days. NGO is between 30 to 60 days. So the time may vary depending on the document correctness. So we ensure that you submit the right documents to us if we are helping you to process your registration. Then the CAC workload, because it's for the whole Nigeria. So the workload too, newspaper publication delay for NGO. So there won't be delay if all the necessary information are submitted and CAC do what they're supposed to do at the right time. We'll be stopping the video here. We'll still continue. The post-incorporation documents issued by CAC. So you can see it. Once the registration have been completed, so all these documents will now be in post-incorporation, and we are going to be bringing you a video on the post-incorporation. Your certificate of incorporation will be in post-incorporation, which can only be accessed through a licensed and accredited CAC agent, which we are. So if you don't have your CAC document again, or you want to get a new one, your status report, your MEMAT, your certified true copies of documents of your business registration is under post-incorporation, and we can help you process that at a competitive fee rate. So for company, we have the certificate of registration and status reports, which will be in the post-incorporation. For NGO, we have the certificate of incorporation, constitution, and the status reports as well. The common reason for CAC Pre-Incorporation rejection. So this is the reason why CAC will reject some registration if the names are not in order, is conflicting with another name that have been registered, incomplete documents, wrong or misleading business activities. So all these things must be correct before the registration will be approved. So all the documents, all the ID cards, all the identification, everything must be correct. And then there must not be a use of restricted word, as you can see it, unless it is, giving consent for. If not, CAC will disapprove it. So the practical step for the pre-incorporation. So the name must be unique, must align with the 9 classification where possible. Then ensure ID card match exactly with names entered on CAC portal. The member template must be correct. The NGO newspaper publication must be available. Always include proper registered address. Then restricted word must not be used. So these are the legal framework under pre-incorporation. CAC operations are governed by the CAMA 2020 that we all know, Company and Allied Matter Act. Then the CAC regulations of 2021, the Stamp Duties Act, and then the related guidelines and practice directions. So these are for the pre-incorporation information we are bringing to you in this video. So make sure you like, subscribe, and refer us to businesses that need all our professional services. We are accredited CAC agents, and we are here to serve you on all your business compliances with CAC Corporate Affairs Commission, with the tax authority, both the Federal Inland Revenue Service (FIRS) and State Inland Revenue service, and all your industry business compliances, the SCUMU, and every other thing. So make sure you like and subscribe to our video. Until we meet again in another video, make sure you stay compliant. Thank you and have a good day.